Well, hi, Scorpios. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for November's reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading with the overall energy of the reading in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Scorpios. Let's find out what you can expect coming up in November. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. And I would check your moon sign, because your moon sign is your private and emotional side. Okay, Scorpios, the overall energy of your entire reading is the Chariot. This is moving forward. This is a card for Cancer, too. Cancer might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But this is about moving forward. And, you know, it just takes a snap of those reins with those sphinxes, and they can move, they can book, they can move fast. So you are moving forward from something, like just started. And you can move quickly if you so want or desire to, or need to. I have the Magician here in your highest energy. This is the infinity symbol. It's the symbol of intuition and knowing. And so your intuitions are running high, okay? And I think you already know that you have all these tools already at your disposal. You have a giant cup of love, you have a pentacle for security and stability, a wand for fresh starts, new beginnings, and passion, and a sword for truth and clarity. You have everything it takes to get to where you want to go. And the Magician is actually pointing right at the Chariot. So what you're doing is you're manifesting the capability of moving forward, and that's exactly what you're going to do. I have the King of Cups right next to the Magician and right above the Chariot. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So this is your energy, Scorpio. It's up on your highest energy line. You have a giant cup of love. It looks like you haven't been able to hand it out, though. You've kind of been like holding it close to your body. You have a lot of it. That's huge. So all the cards are male or female, too, by the way. You're going to be moving forward, which tells me you're probably going to end up handing that cup of love out. Ooh. But you manifested it. Whatever's coming in, whatever's moving you forward, you have manifested it. You have been carrying a burden. This is the Ten of Wands. But see how hunched over this person is? They're ready to drop those wands. There's no 11 of Wands. So it feels to me you're going to be able to drop a heavy burden that you've been carrying and be able to release that cup of love that you've been hanging on to. Maybe waiting for the right person to come along. Under the Magician is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is right next to the Chariot. Well, I think you've been waiting for someone to return to your life with this Three of Cups. This is a reunion card, a happy reunion card. So I think you're manifesting them somehow to come back into your life. I mean, I don't know how you're going to run across them, whether it's social media, at the grocery store, or they call you or text you. I'm not sure. I might get a clue to that as we go along. But it looks like you're going to end up moving forward with someone that you have a reunion with, that you've actually manifested. So that's going to allow you to drop those wands, because you've been in this Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands is being right in the middle of it. This is a heavy burden. And looking at the Chariot here, you've been wanting to move forward. You've been wanting to hand your cup of love out. So, you know, I don't know. It almost feels like they were away. Work. Might have even been prison, or somehow couldn't get to you, couldn't be around you. Maybe you had a breakup. Maybe that's what it was. But I feel like it's been a matter of some time, and you are really reaching your wits' end about the hopes of moving forward with whoever it is that's coming back in. Under the Three of Cups is the King of Pentacles. This is earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be strong in your chart someplace, or their chart around this reading, But what's most important here is this is your energy of looking at this pentacle. As a matter of fact, whoever's coming back in is bringing a pentacle with them. This is stability, security, groundedness. It might be, sometimes it's like a ring, engagement. It's something very solid. This person, male or female, is very solid, who's returning into your life. This is who you're in love with. Now, they don't have to be an earth sign. They're male or female. But when they return, they're going to be very grounded and really looking at that pentacle. This King of Pentacles is right next to the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is under the Chariot and moving forward. So there's a little bit of confusion associated here with, and this is your energy, like, will it work, can it work one day, and the next day you'll be like, oh, I don't know, you know, and then the next day your hopes are all up, and the next day your hopes are kind of like waning down, and so it's like a roller coaster ride in your head over whether or not this relationship can really stand the test of time. But, you know, I feel like they do believe it will when they return. It's something that you need to discover, but it looks like you will because you're moving forward. This is it ends up being a happy reunion. I have the Empress next to the Two of Pentacles and under the Nine of Wands. This is your energy, male or female. You, if you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. Sometimes pregnancy can be involved with the Empress. But the main energy of this card is like being a beautiful person inside. It's like being generous and kind and thoughtful and loving and just all these beautiful qualities. So whoever comes back in, which is this person here, male or female, they must have a lot of those same qualities for this to work. And so that's why I feel like some time has gone by, because you're confused on whether it can work this time. They're confident it could work. I think you will see it that way, and you will move forward with them. But it's not going to be easy to get that cup of love off your table here or out of your hand. But it looks to me like you will be moving forward. This person here is patient. This person here, besides being grounded, they're very patient and they're very understanding. And I also feel like they're very thoughtful. I do think they have a lot of the same qualities as you do. Maybe the last time you saw them they didn't, but they're a king now, King of Pentacles. People change. Some do. Some do, some don't. Let's find out what else you need to know. Scorpios. Up here in your highest energy line is the Justice card. Yes, you've become balanced. Yes, your sword is up. You're in self-protection mode. This is like self-justice. So you are in a balanced place in your life when they come back in. That is part of the confusion, is like whether or not you want to take a chance on this. I have the Eight of Swords right next to the Justice card. So I feel like, you know, this is sort of like blind justice, okay? But the thing is about this card is the feet aren't bound and the mouth is not bound. There's swords of truth and clarity all around you here. And so this is really a card of illusion. I feel like that you've seen a lot of truth, you've seen a lot of clarity, and that's what's allowed you about what happened. Why, you know, it is about this person that you were at your wit's end with, and you were getting ready just to move forward on your own when they come in. I think and you manifested this to happen, putting thoughts out to the universe. That's usually all it takes to manifest something. So you turn around, you see all these swords of truth and clarity. This is what helps get you balanced. It was all a spiritual lesson to begin with, in the beginning, okay? Because this is up on your top line. So everything that happened before with this individual was a spiritual lesson for you to awaken to. And you did awaken to it. See, this is the Judgment card. This is, these people here are awakening to their spiritual lesson with their guardian angels and spirit guides. So you have learned a spiritual lesson. And it might be how to protect yourself from influences in your life that don't serve you. So that's probably why your sword is up and you have your scales out and you're like, no, I'm staying balanced. And you will stay balanced, okay? The Page of Pentacles is under the Justice card and next to the Nine of Wands. You're really examining this offer that they're going to make you. You're really trying to figure out if it truly can be a grounded and secure and stable relationship. So you're thinking about it and you're analyzing the whole idea of this pentacle, this starting something over again, but in a different way, in a more grounded manner, a more mature manner. Can it work? Looks to me like you will move forward. You are up in your head. It's like this, they come in. I think it's like, I don't think you really expected it. They come in and then you're all up in your head. I mean, you got thoughts, you're under stress, you got anxiety, you got confusion because you've already become balanced. And you are examining, like I say, that pentacle. It's under that Eight of Swords, not knowing all the truth. So you will seek the truth from them. Anything that you still don't know, you will seek the truth. I have Temperance right next to the Five of Wands and under your Judgment card. So guardian angels and spirit guides once again. And they are hard at work. They're trying to keep you balanced. They don't want you being thrown off balance by this because you need to make an informed and thoughtful decision moving forward. They need both your feet on the ground. Don't let this flip you out. Don't let this, upset your balance that you have regained in your life. They're right next to all this stress and confusion, so it looks like it may start to throw you out of balance, but Temperance is here to try to keep you tempered. And so that's why it's called Temperance. It's also the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. Under the Page of Pentacles, next to the Empress, your energy of the Empress, and you examining whether or not you really think that this relationship can last because you're confused, you're all over in your head about this whole thing, even though you're very happy to see them, okay? So the Star is a very spiritual healing card. It is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But you've healed. You've healed right down to your bare bones. You've seen your reflection in that pool of water. You've healed to the bare essence of who you are, right down, right, like I said, to your bare bones. It's very spiritual. So next to the Empress, for you to become, the Justice, the Empress, you've done your healing. Here's another healing card right next to the Star card, the Four of Swords. This is, you've spent a lot of time alone. You really worked on yourself. You really become stable and secure on your own. And then here they come. We never know what's going to happen next, do we, in our lives? But it's very spiritual, stained glass windows. You've actually prayed for guidance or meditated, either way, for guidance here. And for those swords of truth and clarity that you were not able to see all of them up here. You do realize from that truth and that clarity and under Temperance, when they were in your life before, they breadcrumbed you, okay? They just fed you enough to keep you hanging into this relationship. I don't know what happened, but they're coming back. But they're coming back much more mature. King of Pentacles is one of the most solid, mature individuals that can be out there. You can trust them. They're sincere. There's a lot of great qualities with this King of Pentacles. So you've healed over this breadcrumbing, having your scales thrown off balance, you know, barely getting enough fed in the relationship to keep you hanging in there. So you're going to remember that when you see them. You've got your truth, you know what happened now with this relationship. And so Temperance is just going to try to help keep you balanced so you don't go off the edge at all, and are able to look at this reunion with fresh eyes. Okay, so I'm going to take out one more card for your reading. It's the Three of Pentacles. See, so this tells me that you were not seeing eye to eye. The Pentacles were lacking in the relationship before. The security and stability was like not there. And there might have been a third-party interference here. No matter who they are. It could be anywhere from a mother-in-law to a friend to a child to whatever. To a third party. So there was somebody in the way before that was influencing this relationship. I don't think they're there anymore, so I don't see them here. And I feel like they really come in sincerely with that pentacle. And this is allowing you to drop the wands. That was a heavy burden that you had to deal with here. And you knew, you got the truth and clarity. You knew there was somebody else involved. And you got yourself balance from it. So you will stay balanced. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are going to help you stay balanced in order to make the right decision and whether to move forward with this person. I think that you will be moving forward with them because the Chariot surrounds the entire reading, and that is all about moving forward, and the reunion turns out to be a happy one. And I actually think that you wished for them to come back at some point in your life. Maybe you've forgotten that you were putting out those signals, and now they're back. So Scorpio, this is your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.